What's going on, my fellow entrepreneurs? So hopefully you're having a great day, you're crushing it, you're killing it, you're making that money. So somebody asked me a question over on Instagram. Again, I want to answer that question. Let me get my phone. That question was, is it still worth it to sell used electronics on Amazon FBA? Let me answer that question, okay? And then I'm going to show you 4 electronics that I've sold probably in the past 2 to 3 months. These are things that are things you probably won't find very often, but I bought them used, sold them used, and ended up making a decent amount of money. So, is it worth it to sell used electronics on Amazon FBA? The first thing that I want to tell you is yes and no. Yes, it can be worth it if you know what you're buying. Okay? So just 100% honest truth. If you know what you're buying, if you know about cameras and photography and electronics and gadgets like drones and stuff like that, it can be a very lucrative business for you. But if you don't know about cameras and you go and buy them and there's something wrong, there's a defect, there's an issue with it, and you don't catch it, you will lose money. Okay? So let me show you a couple items that I have bought and sold on Amazon FBA, made a good amount of money, and why I continue to buy used electronics. So here's an item right here. I ended up selling this, I think, for like $125, $120, $130, somewhere right around that price. In used condition, it had everything, but you could tell it was opened up. I bought this used from a electronics store, from like a home and car audio store. Ended up buying this for only 40 bucks. Okay, $40 for this thing. Probably should have kept it. Maybe put it in another car that I flip. Anyway, that'll be for another video. But ended up buying this, sold it pretty quickly. But something like this, look at this. Okay, something like this, it's going for $149 right now. Okay, in new condition. So something like this, to sell it for almost the new price, just because it was taken out of the box. Okay, again, I sold it. I haven't heard anything, any complaints. Haven't heard anything about it. The person gave me a great review. So obviously, in my case, I consider that would be a win. Okay, so something like that. Now, if you don't know about any type of automotive, parts and CD receivers and all this stuff, don't buy it. Okay, the only reason I bought it, okay, one, because I didn't know a whole lot, but it's because it's from a reputable company that said it was taken out of the box. It's been sitting there, nobody's wanting it. They keep on marking it down, and at this point, 40 bucks. It's like I could sell this thing on Facebook or Craigslist or wherever I wanted to, and I could still make a profit. But flipped it over on Amazon, and that makes some great money. So one thing that I want to advise you on, okay, is if you are going to sell used electronics, and this is something that I did years ago, is I started creating multiple Amazon seller accounts. Now, from my understanding, you have to get Amazon to approve you. Okay, so don't just go and open another account. You have to get approved for that second, for that third, for that fourth account. So, and that, again, that's from my understanding. Anytime that I want to open up a new account, I will actually send a message to a rep, and they'll open up a new account. It's that simple. The first time I did it, I think I did a phone call, and then they opened it up that way. But if you want to open up a new account, if you want to sell used electronics, if you want to sell shoes or collectibles, or you want to get into grocery, I would split up all my accounts. And the main reason for that is if something happened with my used electronics account, my private label account, my wholesale account, my grocery account, my RA account is all going to be completely fine. It's only that one account that will get shut down. Okay, so a little tip for you guys: open up new accounts, go and get them approved, and then you should be completely fine. The next item, this is something that I end up buying. I think I bought 4, 5, 6 of these. 6 of these exact cameras, the Sony A5100s. I used to have this camera. Also had an A5000. I had the A6000, and also had the A6300. So they're all, I know about the cameras. The issue with this one is it has this flip screen that flips up. The problem with it was it became loose on all these cameras. Okay, I ended up picking these up. I picked these up from Best Buy, but these screens were coming loose, and so they kept on getting returned. And then they had all these cameras just sitting there in their case that they were pretty much just marking them down. Okay, so I ended up picking these up. I don't remember what the price was. I know I made a killing off these though. But look here. Where's the? Okay, so you come over here, new and used. I don't remember what I sold it for either. Okay, but again, I know I made a good amount of money. Even if I sold it, let's say at $350, I'm pretty sure I bought them for like between 100 to 150. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's about where it was for each one, not for all of them. And so they did really well. Okay, something like this. But again, if you don't know that the screen was obviously messed up, but I ended up getting them fixed. I took them to a place, in downtown Seattle, and this guy fixed them, and I think I paid probably for all of them. I think I paid like maybe $50, $60, $70 somewhere around there to get the screens fixed because they were just loose. They just need to be adjusted or tightened or something, and that was something that Best Buy wouldn't even do. So I ended up making money that way as well. Now this next item that I'm going to show you, it's something that I've sold in the past. I've sold probably a handful, maybe a dozen of these things, and they continue to sell really well. There are things that they're harder to find. In most stores, you will never find them. This exact item, I ended up picking it up on OfferUp. It's an app that you can get on your phone. If you don't use it, I highly recommend it. I recommend that one. I recommend, so OfferUp is a good one. I recommend Facebook Marketplace, and I also recommend getting stuff off of Craigslist. What I've noticed is the people that list stuff on Facebook are usually younger, probably 35 and younger. The people that list stuff over on Craigslist are probably 35 to 40 and older. Now that's not, it's only 40-year-olds and older selling on Craigslist, but that's what I've noticed is the younger generation is now selling stuff on Facebook. The older generation is selling stuff over on Craigslist. With OfferUp, again, it's more the younger crowd. So here is the item that I end up picking up for a pretty good deal. So this one right here. So what I end up doing now, if for any of you, OG subscribers, for one, if you're not subscribed, click that button down below and subscribe today. But for any of you OG subscribers, I did a video years ago, and I kind of walked you through the process of what I started out with no money, but what I did, let me explain it, because this was one of the items I ended up doing. What I did is I took an item, I don't remember the exact item, you can go look back in my past videos, there's a bunch, but so I did a video and I walked you through exactly what I traded. I traded up, okay? There used to be this show on TV, it was called like, flip or trading something, or I don't know, something wars, like trading wars or whatever. Anyway, and so these two guys out in the Arizona desert, they trade items. So they get an item, their base item, they would trade it for another one and hopefully go up in value. They'd keep on trading. If you know if you know what the show is, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what the name of the show is because I completely forgot. But they keep on trading these items to get up to a truck or motorcycle or a boat, and then at that point they sell their big item for $20,000 profit, even though they started with calculator or a guitar or something like that. So they just trade up to some point and then they sell it. So you're probably thinking, well, did you trade up for this? No. In a way, yes. In a way, no. So the person that had this, he was wanting some Apple AirPods. Okay, Apple AirPods. There was none anywhere locally. You could buy them online, I think, for like $180. Okay, so to buy them online, and for the price of these in used condition, let's say they're going for, let's say 145 or 175 used. I don't remember what I sold it for, but I ended up picking these up because I had a pair of the Apple AirPods that ended up getting from somebody else that sold me a phone that I sold on Amazon. But I bought this phone, came with the Apple AirPods, and so I got those, sold the phone. I didn't sell the AirPods. I was thinking about keeping them, but instead I bought a different pair, and then I sold those ones, or I traded those ones for these things. Okay, so really, I ended up trading away used AirPods for pretty much the price of brand new ones. Okay, so if we're saying that I sold it for 175, I don't think I did. I think I sold it for like, I think it was less than that, anywhere from like 150 to maybe 160, 170. But still, it's a great item. Okay. Things like this. Again, go look on different places. OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. There's a bunch of places just like that you can make some great money on. So before I get into this last thing that I want to show you, because these things I'm going to show you are extremely profitable. You can kind of see it right now, so it's not really hidden. But anyway, these things are extremely profitable. I find these all the time. Not this exact one, but very similar ones. But one thing I want to ask you is comment down below. Okay, let me know what items, what used electronic items do you find every once in a while that you can make a great profit on. Don't give me the exact item. Don't say the exact camera or exact headphones or the TV or the DVD player or anything like that. I just want to know generic. Okay, TVs. You don't have to explain anything. Just put it in the comment section below. Right? TVs, cameras. Okay, CD players, 8-track player, whatever it is. Put it in the comment section below. So let's jump into the last item. So the last item right here, and one thing I just want to say before you guys rush out there and buy a Brother printer, Bose headphones, a Sony camera, or some Pioneer item, okay? Before you rush out there and buy this stuff, make sure you can sell this stuff in used condition on your account, okay? I just want to say this because I know a lot of people that jump in thinking they're going to make all this money. They buy it ahead of time before they do their research, before they know they can sell this product, and then it comes out they can't sell it. I don't want that to happen to you. So here's an item right here. I end up picking up, I think 2 of these in almost brand new condition, never been used, from a school district. Okay, so they were selling it at this end of the year thing, back in at the end of the year at 2017. So they ended up having a bunch of these because they were remodeling their school district or building or whatever it was. And so I ended up picking up, I only got 2 of these, but it was still a great deal. Okay, I ended up picking up both of these, or each one of these, for $75 a piece. Like I said, almost in brand new condition, never used. It was taken out of the box. It didn't have the nice styrofoam and packaging to hold it in place inside the box, but still, it was a great item. It came, all the stuff, the covers, the little peel stuff up here on the screen were still on it. You still had all the blue like little tape cover stuff on the plastic, on the movable parts, and so I could tell it was never used. So I ended up picking up 2 of these for $75 a piece, sold in used condition. So used right here, you can see it's going right now at $319. That's probably for like a good one, used like new. Okay, so one thing I just want to say, one thing I want to point out, this is a bigger item. Okay, this is a bigger item, so something like this, you have to be careful that you don't want to overpay for it, because your shipping costs could kill you. Okay, it could eat away your entire profit, so just be careful with that. So before I wrap up this video, I want to show you something. You've probably seen it. You may be in the group. So this right here is my Amazon FBA exclusive membership group. It is $11.99 every single month. There's a bunch of stuff included. You can come and read it. Go to homemadeentrepreneur.com and you can see it there. It will be one of the links in the description box below. Go check it out, okay? Because I have a bunch of members there that are seeing extreme growth on their Amazon account just because they are following simple, very simple steps that I outline inside the course. Okay, excuse me, it's not really a course, it's more just a membership group, okay? So you can go in there, you can check it out. Again, if you want to cancel, you can go and cancel anytime. But that is just what I want to show you. There's a lot of people that are doing extremely well on Amazon, okay? I have a bunch of people inside the group that are doing extremely well, absolutely killing it. Okay, they're making great money. A lot of them are quitting their day jobs, planning for their next vacation or a new car, or upgrading, their house and different things like that. So Amazon is a great business to get into. Now, again, like I pointed out just a little bit ago, is if you are selling on Amazon, make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you know what you're buying and selling. Okay? If it means open up another account so you can protect your main account, do that. If it means you don't buy certain items because they have a high return rate, don't buy them. Okay? I just want you guys to protect your account. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna, question whether Amazon FBA is the business for them. Okay, and I got that years ago as well. A lot of people coming in, they're thinking, well, I don't know if I could really sell this stuff. There's nothing around me that I'll be able to get a great deal on. Amazon FBA is a great business. I highly recommend it to anybody that wants to make some type of online income. but you need to get started today. And I say this because Amazon used to be a whole lot easier years ago. Okay, 5 years ago was a whole lot easier than 4 years ago. 4 years ago was easier than 3 years ago, and 2 years ago, and 1 year ago, and last year it was so much easier than it is today. But it's because Amazon's getting more competition. They're getting more people on the site that are trying to scam others. So Amazon has to come in there and try to clean up and weed out those bad sellers. So as long as you're a reputable seller, as long as you can get in, sell quality products, you can do just fine. So if you have any questions on Amazon FBA, let me know. I'm here to help you any way that I can. Go join that membership group if you need a little boost to get you up to that next level, to that next $1,000 a month, that $5,000, the $10,000. Okay? And again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe by clicking the button down below. And also click that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I'll see you guys on the next one.